if you have a lot of tension in and around your lower back, it may be because you're not getting enough movement into that lower back. Often when we do have tension, it could be related to a digestive issue, it could be related to scar tissue if you've got a seizure. If you have hurt your lower back and now you are in pain and you are too nervous to move that lower back, then often you'll stop moving, and that fascial tissue becomes quite knitted and it becomes difficult to move it. It becomes dehydrated and it becomes rigid. What we're going to do in this next 10-minute session with a soft reflex ball, an oval ball, but if you don't have an oval ball, then a cushion will do. We're going to release the diaphragm and we're going to release tension around the lower back, and then focus on getting some nice, slow and controlled movement into this lower back area so that you can create space around the spine and around the hips that you can move into. Let's start lying forward on the mat, and you're going to take that soft reflex ball and you're going to bring it inside the right hip bone. So we need to move up and around that colon, over the diaphragm. So we're going to start with the ball inside the right hip bone, move it up inside the right rib cage, the left rib cage, and down inside the left hip bone. I'll give you another option if this area is too sensitive. Your second option will follow now. So let's start with the ball under the right side. If you can, bring your hand underneath it. It'll help you get a little bit deeper into that release. And we're going to breathe in, lift and lower the leg, and exhale. Do the same thing 3 times and exhale. So we're breathing in for 3 counts and we're exhaling. And let's do 1 more and exhaling. Position the ball inside the right rib cage. Rest your forehead back on your hands and breathe in here. Not on the rib cage, inside the rib cage. Exhale. Breathing in and exhaling. Keep going in this position. If this position is too sensitive for you, then you lie on your back, rest your head in your hand. You take that ball and you massage up the ascending colon to the right rib cage, across the transverse colon to the left rib cage, and down into the left hip bone. And you move it back to the right side and you move up and around. If you're lying in a prone position, then you're going to bring the ball inside your left rib cage. And you're going to breathe into the ball. Otherwise, you continue rolling the ball in little circular motions up and around the colon. I'm going to rotate back and we're going to finish with the ball inside the left hip bone. And breathing in, rest your forehead on your other hand and exhale. If you're getting deep enough, just keep the leg on the mat, breathing in and exhaling. And finish off with 1 more and exhaling. So you continue breathing in and out through the nose. You're now going to rotate onto your back, support your head in your hand if you need to. Taking that reflex ball, we're working in line with the right hip bone now, along the sacroiliac spine. So position the ball on the right side of the spine. And now you're going to keep the feet flat, the knees bent, and you're going to massage that ball from the right hip bone towards the spine. If you can, you cross the ankle over the knee and you massage there. Keep breathing through the nose. We want a nice, slow, steady breath and a deeper diaphragmatic breath.
Then we can get as much movement around the diaphragm, our main muscle of respiration, as possible. Release the foot. Now position the ball onto the glutes, the buttock, and move the ball around. So I'm just dropping the knee and opening up into the hip. When you're ready, you're going to move the ball over to the other side. So I'm just going to rock around, position the ball on the left side of the hip or left side of the spine on the left hip, and massage the ball from the spine towards the left hip. And when you're ready, you're going to position the ball under the glutes, open up the knee, and move that ball around. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the ball, put the ball to the side, rock up to a seated position.
Now taking the over ball. If you have an over ball, it's great. Otherwise, your option is a cushion. So I'll show you with the cushion to start. We're going to lie in that supine position on the back and position the cushion into the lower back. So you don't want the tailbone on the cushion. You want the tailbone off the cushion. So this cushion is a little bit large, but it's cushioning and supporting my entire back. So breathe in, and I'm going to exhale and push into the cushion and tuck. So ideally something a little bit smaller, but giving you enough support in your lower back. Each movement I'm initiating from the tailbone. So as I open up, I'm dropping the tailbone and breathing in. As I exhale, I'm pushing into that tuck position. So if this is fairly easy for you, bring the knees over the hips and continue the same movement. If you have got that reflex ball, where's that reflex ball? I'm lying on it. Bring the ball between the knees. Breathe in and squeeze that ball. Exhale and tuck. Breathing in and exhale. So this is a great one to activate the core. The glutes are part of the core, so we're getting activation all around. Opening up, breathing in, exhaling, squeezing and tucking. Okay, if you do have an over ball, then this is your movement. Lower back on the over ball, breathing in to arch, exhaling to tuck. If you have got your feet on the mat, you can also bring the ball between the knees, breathe in and tuck. If you can, knees over hips, breathing in, exhaling and tucking. So that over ball is supporting that lower back and challenging your balance a little bit. Breathing in as you open up and exhaling as you release. So you can keep going with that movement. Bring the feet up parallel to the floor, and you can squeeze that ball, continue squeezing the reflex ball, tennis ball between the knees, and wiggle the hips from side to side as you rotate the feet and the knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release that over ball, the yellow ball or the orange ball, the reflex ball, and have a nice big yawn. And stretch everything out. Bend the knees, the feet are flat. Breathe in as you open up. Exhale to tuck. Thrust the pelvis. Release the ball. Bounce the knees to the chest. And you can rock yourself to a seated position. And that is a quick and easy release for any tension in the lower back, just to get movement into the spine, get that synovial fluid running through the joints. Remember, movement is key. If you don't use it, well, you lose it.